Ghost. It's clearly the body of a headless, shoulderless, tittyless woman. Widows, Boss of Ghouls, how are you all doing today? We're looking at Slapped Ham, and this is scary videos that made viewers turn the lights on. Ooh. I got a lot of lights. I'm scared of nothing. So, obviously, before we start, if you want to check out Callum's video, please do go check it out, because his narration will be on there. I'll be skipping the narration and just looking at the claims. Just seems the fair way to do it. Let's go. Security ghost caught on camera.
Videos to her.
This first one is a ghost caught on a security camera. Let's go. Ghost. According to the poster, the user's daughter was awake at 2 a.m. Well, that certainly explains that. So, CCTV, especially these home CCTV systems. I've got one there. I've got one up there. I've got one outside looking at the garage and at this door. I've got one on the outside of the house, PTZ ones, and they're okay, you know, but this light here will pull the focal point a bit. Focal point's normally the center, but this light will be pulling the attention. Look how clear and crisp this area is, and look how pixelated that is. So this light turning on and off has obviously captured the motion of the camera, or the motion sensor of the camera. It's picked the light up. But then this, as you can see, that green square is gone, so it's not picking up any motion. That, to me, is just the kid. The kid has come out of the room, looked around. Mum and Dad look like they're sleeping on the sofa. Ooh, better go back in. Maybe they're not. Yeah, they're sleeping on the sofa. Oh, shit. Can't go stealing no cookies. Put the cookie down, back in the room. But because of the focal point and this light over on the side, this area has been lost. That camera didn't track her properly because no green square appeared. Meaning that the camera was only partially capturing what's going on there. So she's all translucent and stuff because she's just beyond the camera's focal point. She's in too dark an area. This isn't in an IR. So it just makes her look more ghostly than what she is. And then he goes on to say the family said that she was asleep. The daughter said she was asleep all night. Yeah, and I told my parents I didn't smoke when I was 15. But I did. Many viewers urged the family to take spiritual precautions. Just stop believing nonsense off a security camera. Okay, a headless woman. This looks like the back of a motorbike to me with a helmet box. What are we looking at? No, can't be. I mean, potato quality camera. So we can clearly see legs, a waist, part of a torso, it's clearly the body of a headless, shoulderless, tittyless woman. Oh, it could be that the top half was black top, black hair, and it blended in with that. It could be edited, but the graininess of this quality, if there was a cut, you know, like a mask in that video, it'd probably stand out a bit more. I'm going with poor camera quality again there. Wait, 3 CCTV cameras have captured the same woman in the same spot. Well, she's clearly got a head and long hair there, black hair. She's clearly just walking with her head twisted to the side. This is a movie, right?
But after an investigation, GMA discovered the truth. The woman was actually an elderly local suffering from a severe mental health condition. Her deeply bent posture combined with poor lighting and camera angles created the illusion of a missing head.
So why include it in the video? I mean, I guess you could. It's been put out there as paranormal and it's been debunked. Fair play. I believe Dandalf found the original film this is from. This was from a movie. Okay, some guy's dog has reacted to something. It scared him, scared the dog. a woo.
What the security camera recorded has now left thousands online wondering if the dog had an encounter with something paranormal.
What?
Without anyone touching it, the dog's collar suddenly flings off, snapping backward in a way that looks disturbingly forceful. The dog jumps, startled, and immediately runs from the room.
Dog is looking at someone. Again, we're looking at potato quality wet. Look at the state on this, and then looking at a reflection in a TV. We can't see anything. The dog didn't
According to the
scarper out the room,
homeowner,
though.
the collar cannot be removed without human interaction, meaning it shouldn't be able to slip off on its own, and certainly not with the sudden force seen in the video. He believes something unseen was messing with the dog, perhaps even grabbing or pulling at the collar.
I hope it's not the case, but to me that looks like... I can't see a wire, so I can't say it is, but it looks like somebody's got a wire attached to that. They start yanking it, the dog pulls back, and between the dog giving it a yank and somebody pulling it with a wire, it's flung off. I hope that's not the case. But it's more realistic than a ghost.
TikTok viewers were split. Many insisted the footage showed clear evidence of a ghost or spirit interacting with the animal.
Well, no, we just saw a collar fly off the dog for no reason.
Noting the sequence of unexplained noises and the dog's fearful body language. Others dismissed the idea entirely, suggesting the dog may have sneezed or shaken hard enough to dislodge the collar. No further footage has been released, leaving viewers with a chilling mystery. Did the camera catch a genuine paranormal encounter, or is there a natural explanation behind the collar's sudden removal? For now, the truth remains unclear, but
True, we've only got the owner's account and footage after that he can only get 3 fingers in. That's what he said. Grow up. We've only got the owner's account for that. How do we know it wasn't just slackly put on the dog? The dog is bolted because there's a light source out here bleeding in, looking at the dog's shadow and the shadowing of the room. Maybe somebody's banged the window, the dog has jumped back, and the collar's just flown off. All of that is far more possible, or even a wire pull for TikTok notoriety, than a ghost pulled the collar off a dog. I mean, yeah, that does look like a face, arms and legs, but it's all well out of proportion. That's probably a case of pareidolia. I don't know if Kenny's going to cover it, but I recently sent some still images from an investigation, and it was like, is this real? Look what they've captured. And I looked at the image, and I was like, that ain't real. That's the movie poster for Ju-On, the original Grudge. And I'm like, they've superimposed that. And he was like, no, they're 2 screen grabs off a live stream. I'm like, can't be. I couldn't find the live stream because apparently I've been blocked by a channel that I've never looked at, which is highly suspect. Either way, I sent the stills to Kenny, sent him the name of the team. He looked into it and he managed, because he's not blocked, to look at the actual live stream. And what was, I swear to you, I might even put the images in here, what looked to me to be the Ju-On poster with a hand out like that, the Japanese ghost girl, it looked exactly like it. You could see the fingers and everything. What it actually was 2 hunting bugles on a shelf in a dark corridor and a light reflection. And I'll overlay them here. And as you can see, it looks like Ju-On. But Kenny found the original. I'm hoping he's going to make a video on it, because it blew my mind. The pareidolia made me see this bitch when it was just 2 bugles. That's what pareidolia can do the opposite way. Pareidolia the opposite way can trick us into thinking we are seeing fakery when potentially It's not fakery, it's just misreading things. It was cool. We don't see the footage, we see a still image of a dog, we see this still image and then get this story. That is just somebody in a hoodie. Not a ghost. Somebody in a hoodie, CAC CCTV again.
The ghost image is part of a broader wave of reported paranormal events across English heritage sites nationwide. Alongside apparitions, staff and visitors have described ghostly footsteps in empty corridors, phantom lights, and even disembodied music.
I'll say this for the National Trust things, or in Wales it's called Cadw. These places are historically significant. Old castles, old manor houses. They're the oldest buildings in the UK, or the oldest ruins in the UK. So if somewhere is going to be haunted, why not these places? This is why I prefer to go to them. However, why would the ghost of an ancient building be wearing a hoodie? He should be in Primark going, "Ah, woo."
In other castles and historic halls. At one neighbouring site, castle staff maintain a ghost book where visitors log first-hand paranormal experiences, from doors creaking open.
Interesting sidebar. When I did the Jamaica Inn, they've got a guest book, not a ghost book, a guest book, because it's a regular hotel as well as the haunted sort of element of it. And the amount of regular guests that have written about experiences in there that didn't know the place was haunted until they asked the next day, I found that really cool. Now, could these people be telling porcupines? Potentially. But come on, let me have a bit of something weird captured on CCTV again.
The figure moves subtly, almost blending into the shadows, but clearly not part of the tree itself. Then the unexpected happens. A massive flash of light erupts, illuminating the entire scene for a split second before plunging the area back into darkness. A short time later, a man with a flashlight arrives on camera, cautiously making his way toward the trees. He pans the flashlight around, but nothing seems out of the ordinary, as if whatever caused the flash has already vanished.
I believe what you've got there is called an intruder. Somebody lurking, hiding behind the tree line there, looking at your property, and they've taken a photograph of your property. That could be somebody casing the joint. Why is this on a paranormal video?
The comment section was quick to react. Viewers shared their own eerie experiences. Some offered more supernatural theories, including one viewer who suggested the footage might show a teleportation, claiming the sudden burst of light resembled an arrival or departure.
Not a camera flash of somebody clearly hiding behind that tree. And the only reason we can't make them out properly is dog shit quality night vision camera.
A skunk wanders through the frame, but even this small animal seems hesitant. It slows down, sniffs the air, and carefully avoids the area where the flash originated.
Carefully avoids the area that's like 10 meters away from it. I mean, we are reaching there. That skunk isn't avoiding that area. That skunk is just sniffing around this area. What am I watching? Oh yeah, he's really avoiding it there.
This detail didn't go unnoticed. Several commenters pointed out that animals often react to things humans cannot perceive, lending even more mystery to the footage.
That's a camera flash. Jesus Christ. That's a camera flash and a skunk. Skunk wasn't being cautious. The skunk was being skunk. Oh. Let's state in this footage.
But within seconds, the animal's demeanor changes sharply. It begins pacing,
Yeah, who's that back there then?
whining, and acting as though it's tracking something invisible. Then this happens. A ball suddenly rolls across the floor. The animal jumps back in fear. And at that exact instant, the lights in the room snap off, plunging everything.
Where's that sofa cushion moved? What's going on there? Now this... Oh, what was that? Now, that sofa cushion changing and losing focus there. That's not masking. While the ball is stationary, this detail is better defined. Once the ball and the dog move, the camera focal point is shifted away from this and it's just lost definition. But it's really hard to tell because of the absolute shocking quality of this. To me, this is stuff being pulled by wires, and they have absolutely obliterated the quality of it. They've lowered the resolution and the quality so much to hide the wire pulls that it's done all of this artifacting. Fake.
Lifting her body off the cushion as if someone grabbed her from behind. While some viewers took a light-hearted tone, many expressed genuine concern, noting that the baby's movement did not resemble ordinary reflexes or the playful tug of a sibling.
No, it didn't. It looked like a baby doing baby. Babies, they walk unnaturally. They climb unnaturally. But they sort of top heavy. Their heads... Perfect example. Their heads sort of grow a little bit quicker than the body, and they tip forward when they walk, and they tip backwards when they try to stand up. It's all part of the learning process, and unfortunately, this child's gone to climb up, gone to his weight pulled it forward, and then he's just thrown himself back. This is trash. The creepy doll turns his head.
Everything looks normal until the toy suddenly twists its head, turning toward the camera as if aware it's being filmed.
No, he didn't. Didn't just turn his head. The entire toy is turned, and she's got a leg that side of it. She's hit it. Next. Okay, so now we have got a picture. Not video footage, a picture. So we got 3 people by the bar, 1 there. This is a ghost. Or is it somebody attempting to walk through the bar, realised the photo was being taken and gone to duck out of sight, and it's just motion blur. Look, the image is, again, dog shit quality.
Particularly unsettling is the contrast. Everything else in the photo is crystal clear, from the glass to the decor to the patrons in the background. Only the mysterious figure...
Crystal clear. Crystal clear. I've got sandpaper with less grit than this. Okay, next clip. People at work, and there's a shadow bastard. You talking about that?
The camera swings back across the same spot. The humanoid figure is gone, as if it slipped silently into the cave's darkness. The uploader suggests it might be a Tommy knock.
I'm going to start doing really haunted videos again. This is garbage. A fucking Tommy knocker. It's Gollum. It's just shadowing, for God's sake.
When the camera swings back across the same spot, the humanoid figure is gone.
Ah, well. The top 5s. Recently, I found some cool stuff on the top 5. Stuff to break down and analyse. This was reaching. Every single video on that. It's either really poor quality or poor quality being used to hide blatant fakery. What a load of shite. Absolute shite. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. That wasn't good at all. Much love to you all. Beardo out.